All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Film Frequency live stream yet again. And so, uh, I don't, what I'm here to talk to you guys about, and I guess I don't need these headphones. I'm so used to having my headphones on because I'm recording with JB. But, I'm here to talk to you guys about uh, Marvel Phase 4 being pushed back. And this move was really expected. When you have something that's as interconnected as the MCU, and once something got pushed back, you kind of expected everything else to kind of get pushed back just because they want to give each release kind of its own time. Don't want to have them really overlapping on top of each other. And so this move was to be expected. And that's probably why, they initially held off on giving a new release date to Black Widow because they probably wanted to see where all these movies were going to fall. And really Marvel Phase 4 is it seems like it's going to be even more connected than some of the previous phases. And that's because like we also have the Disney Plus shows. And it was already said that WandaVision is going to play very heavily into what happens with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So now we're gonna probably expect an announcement of the Disney Plus shows being pushed back as well. We already know that some stopped production, so that's to be expected too. So we'll get new release dates probably with those here shortly as well. But just looking at these release dates, so Black Widow, which was initially supposed to come out next month, is now pushed back till November 6th, which was the original release date for the Eternals movie. The Eternals is now pushed back until February. Shang-Chi is pushed back till May. And then we got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is going to be pushed back to November 5th, 2021. Also looks like Thor Love and Thunder has moved to February 18th, 2022. And Black Panther 2 kept its release date. And then Captain Marvel 2 now, which didn't have a release date prior, is now going to be released July 8th, 2022, which is also, it was a date that Marvel already had booked for an Untitled movie. So that probably more than likely was always going to be its date. So we see, the Phase 5 movies as of right now are keeping their date. We'll see how much longer this goes on. And we'll take a look at it. But I think overall, when you look at this announcement and what it just means that Marvel is all these movies are obviously going to be connected. We still don't know what's ending the phase. So because of that, everything had to kind of realign. And the good thing about now that we see that Marvel and Disney have set these dates for their movies, which are huge movies, we'll start seeing some of the other studios probably pick dates around those. Because as I've said before, me and JB on the regular show, on the full episode, the actual podcast, is that, a studio like Disney and like Marvel can pick almost whatever date they want to because they're a proven commodity. We know they're going to be blockbusters. They haven't really had a complete fail yet. And so some of the other studios are now possibly can start looking at what they want their dates to be. And so, we'll start seeing some of these dominoes fall. I think when you look at something that was supposed to be summer blockbuster be pushed all the way back to November, it really kind of tells you what the mind state of these studios are. Summer, for all intents and purposes, the major summer releases like we're used to getting them is not going to be a thing this year. We may not have many summer blockbusters at all, if any, just because of what's going on. And even after this coronavirus scare and the social isolation is over, people aren't gonna be ready to just go and hop right back in the movies and be around a bunch of people right away. I think what we're gonna see with the theater chain specifically is I think we're gonna actually see people or theaters, I should say, maybe re-release some older movies or maybe some movies that are going to be released to digitally. Maybe, hey, now come see them at the theater for reduced prices to kind of get over that stigma of people going back out to these big events and things where there are going to be a lot of people at. So I think ultimately that's probably what's going to happen. But I guess we'll see. Nothing's proven 100% right now, but it doesn't mean that it can't happen. And I think when we look at like the movie theater and it getting back to normal, even really Black Widow being November 6th, I think if this was going to be something that was more major, for example, if we were talking about like another Avengers film or something, I would honestly think it's going to probably be pushed back even further than that, just because I, I just really see, even it being in November, that people are still going to be a little wary about jumping back into theaters. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I am. I don't see everything going back to normal. Maybe even by the end of this year, but we'll see. We're still early on. It's only April, so we're still very early into the year. Who knows when all this coronavirus stuff and social isolation is going to be over with? We know we're guaranteed to stay under this until basically the beginning of April. Could be extended again after that. I just think, normal summer blockbuster season is not going to be what we're used to at all. But hopefully I'm wrong. Let me know what you think about it. What do you think about the Marvel Phase 4 being all kind of re jumbled? And what other dominoes are going to fall with other major studios? I really think we're going to start getting other announcements. But that's it for me. Just a quick live stream right here. I just wanted to talk about that Marvel stream because, as you guys know, I'm a huge Marvel head. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.